to welcome our first guest on the show today, Sharky from Hurricane Fleet. Thank you so much for being on our show today.
Thank you for coming. Sharky, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now, Sharky, what's your position here at Hurricane Fleet?
I am what's listed as a crew leader with the company. We hire people, we train them, try to make it easier for the captains to run the boat, not have anything to worry about down below, just basically take care of everything for them so they can do their duty and do their job. So,
and you've been here a little while too, haven't you?
I've been with the Hurricane Fleet for a long time, probably about 25 years,
wow.
and about 11 years before that with another company.
Right.
Wow. Tell us the history behind this company. How long have they been in business?
The actual Hurricane Fleet has been in business close to about 66, maybe 67 years.
Wow.
It's a long time. And they've had a couple of owners in it. Captain Frank Jewell, he started the business, and then Gus Sapirius bought him out, and eventually Chip and Steve bought them out. So we've got a good reputation. The company here is based on a couple of things. We like family, just good family business. We like to take care of your kids, take care of, when you come here, we want you to get your money's worth. That's the basic line. And the company is based around a Christian attitude. So when you come here, our mates are not cussing, they're not going crazy, they're not doing anything like that. And it just makes it a lot better for, for that kind of thing. The atmosphere here is good. So once we get you here one time, we'll get you here again.
Right.
So let me ask you this, you geared toward family, you do several different types of fishing trips. People can come here and they can pick and choose what they want to do, if it's just adults only, if it's a family. Tell us a little bit about some of the different trips that you offer to the public.
We probably have boats to accommodate most anything you want to do. We can get you fishing around the jetties and in the backwaters, chattel bass, red drum, bluefish, that kind of thing, or we can take you and catch you a tuna or marlin. We got boats for everything. Our main boat, our flagship boat, is the Hurricane 2, the one we're on right now. This particular boat is a boat that can handle about whatever you need. We do half-a-day fishing trips, which is from 8 to 12:30, and small kids that's the apple of our eye on that trip, because that's where they catch their first fish. There's a lot of fish on them, not necessarily the biggest, but there's constant action, and you'll go home with enough fish to eat in most cases. But after that, we've got dolphin watches. Now, those are the trips that people love. And what we do is we do something nobody else does. These dolphin watches were started with us in 1989, when Chip and myself sat down to try to give somebody some stuff they had never saw before. So here's what happens there. We leave the docks, and we have our own shrimp boat. And we go out to our shrimp boat. It's an actual day of shrimping. Once behind that boat, we'll sit there and watch the dolphins 15 or 20 minutes, and then we'll have them pull their nets. They'll pull their nets, and we have an educational permit. That allows him to toss us stuff over. So periodically through the day, he'll pick out sea creatures that have died in the net. We don't kill anything living, but he'll pick the dead ones out, and he'll put some stuff in a bag, and he'll give me what that he thinks I need to show the people. So I take them all up front, show them what comes out of the ocean, tell them some stories of the sea, and it's a great little trip. It's a 2-hour trip.
Wow.
Then we have other things. I mean, we have a lot of weddings on here, because we have this big upper deck. We have a lot of weddings. The SOS shag parties use us. They use us for their dance things when they come down. We have just several different types of cruises. Burials at sea. We have a deal that we work out with eternal reefs, and if you've never saw what that is, it's when an actual concrete ball is put up under the water, and they will put the ashes in what they call a pearl and fuse it in, and you drop it down and become a living reef. A year later, you've got ferns and fish and stuff like that. So we do a lot of that kind of stuff as well.
Wow.
So not much we can't do with this boat. It's so big, and it's just laid out perfectly for pretty much what you want.
And this boat will carry about, what, 90, 100 people?
Well, no, it's licensed for 150 people.
Oh, wow.
It's licensed for, a big bunch. And then we have what is probably our biggest fish catching trip, and that's the Gulf Stream. It leaves at 7, gets back at 6. And for somebody who wants to go out and say, okay, we want to catch a lot of fish and we want to catch a big fish, we don't necessarily want to go out and rent a charter boat to do it. We want to, stay in a range, a price range they can afford. Well, then that's the one to go on. It's $100 per person. We get out here and we take them out and anchor up with snapper and grouper and amberjack, some mahi, some kings.
Cool.
You catch a lot of really nice fish out there.
That's
And
awesome.
I know we're on the top deck of the Hurricane, but how many boats do you have total here?
Well, we've got 4 charter boats that we run out of here, and then we have our shrimp boat in this one, and we have another boat called the West Wind, which is a 76-footer. It's up at the railway right now, and we're going to try to get back in commission as soon as we possibly can. We had some work we had to do to it because number one thing with the Hurricane Fleet, we keep our boats in very, very top-notch working condition, mechanically, very mechanically kept up with and that type of thing. And when we need to do some work on them, we don't grumble. We just go put them up and do what we need to do to keep it safe for everybody that comes on these boats.
Right. And you've got one that you just put back in the water. I was talking to Chip's dad the other day about the Party Time, and that's for private charters mostly?
That boat is probably one of the nicest boats, if not the nicest boats in the area. We just took it, we stripped all the wires out, we put new wiring all the way through the boat. Everything in it's new, right on down to the engines. It's an old-time favorite. The Party Time used to run out of here some years ago, and people love the boat. It's a 40-foot, and it's a #1 hull, rides good, and it's one of the fastest boats on this coastline. I mean, it's a 30-knot boat. Very clean, very good captain, very good crew. And yes, we'll be putting it in commission. The first trip for it will be this coming up Saturday.
Cool. Now, another thing that I've done with you guys in the past, and I don't know if you're still doing it, but I'm going to throw it out there, is you did the firecracker cruise around 4th of July.
Absolutely.
Is that still going to be going on this year?
Well, not this year. We do it every year, but this year it happens to fall on a Saturday. So we're going to be in the Gulf Stream.
Be in the Gulf Stream. Okay.
But what we've done this year, and we've let the town of Calabash have our parking lot for that particular night. So they're going to have fireworks just right over here on this little part of the Marsh Harbor right over here. They'll have some. I think it's, from what they told me, it's a really good show. It's a big show. Good. It's a nice show. And anybody who wants to come down, I think what the town's doing, they charge you for parking up here. They use that to fund for the fireworks, but you're welcome to come down. It's going to be on that Saturday, 4th of July. And you're welcome to come down, and we're going to open up our boat, let people come down and sit on our docks and that kind of thing. So we're trying to do something for the town as well.
That's awesome.
Well, Sharky, if someone is interested in going to see the dolphin watch or going fishing, what would they need to do?
Well, you could contact us in several different kind of ways. Our Facebook page, which is Hurricane Fishing Fleet on Facebook, that's a really good contact page, and I want to speak on that just a couple of seconds if I could. That particular page, I'm the administrator of that page, so if you got any questions, you send it in, give me 24 hours, I will get back to you. But you can see updates daily on our fishing, our dolphin watches, and all the stuff we do. If you got any idea of what you want to do, say I want to go Gulf Stream fishing but I'm not sure, go into it. There's how-to videos, there's all kind of stuff in there. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube on Hurricane Fishing Fleet on YouTube. We got hurricanefleet.com, and when you get into our Facebook page, all you got to do is hit book now. It takes you straight into our website. You can see that. You can reach us at 910-579-3660, or you can punch into your GPSs. We're at 9975 Nance Street, Calabash, North Carolina, 28467. So you can find us there as well. So there's a lot of different ways you can contact us and get in touch with us.
And it's a great place down here on the water, even if they're not fishing, just come down and check you out. Yeah. We got a beautiful view. The Calabash River is just awesome here. You guys got a great place. We're absolutely thrilled to have you as chamber members, and we thank you for your time today.
Absolutely, and thank y'all for coming. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.